Hello everyone! Welcome once again to the Public School Teacher, and I'm back with another tutorial video. But before I begin, please click subscribe and switch on the notification bell so you'll be updated of the latest from the Public School Teacher. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to automatically transfer data from one worksheet to another worksheet in Microsoft Excel. And it also works in Google Sheets too. Now, let's say I have here an example on my screen, grades of students. So I have here the name of the students on the first column. On the second, third, and fourth column, I have here the grades of the students for each of the subjects, let's say English, math, and science. And on the fifth column, I have here the average grades for each student in all of the subjects. So let's say the data here is now complete. What if in sheet 2, I just want to put in here the names of the students and the average grades, no longer the grades for each subject. What will I do so that the names here in sheet 1 and the average grades here in sheet 1 will automatically be transferred here in sheet 2 without having to manually copy and paste the data. So this is what you're going to do. The first thing that you can do is to use a formula. And this is the standard formula for this. Okay, so let's go to sheet 2, and then on A2 cell, which is the same as in A2 in sheet 1, you are going to type this formula. So what you're going to do first is to write an equal sign here. After that, you're going to write the name of the sheet, the worksheet, to where you will get your data. So here I will write sheet 1. There you go. And then the next step is to write an exclamation point. After that, you're going to write the name of the cell you want to automatically be copied here in this cell. So in this case, if I go back to sheet 1, I want to copy the data in A2, cell A2. So I will put here, you just put here a dollar sign and then a dollar sign and 2. Then just click enter. See, the data from A2 here in sheet 1 is now automatically placed here in A2 in this sheet 2. So for the average, we will write the same formula. Let's say again, write an equal sign, and then write the name of the sheet where your data is, sheet 1. There you go. And then exclamation point, exclamation point. And then we are going to write here the name of the cell to where the data can be found in sheet 1. So let's just go back and check. So sheet 1. So I would like to copy the average here in E2, cell E2. So I will now write it here in sheet 2. So let's just delete that. I will put dollar sign E, dollar sign 2. And right away, the data here in E2 in sheet 1 is now automatically transferred here in E2 here in sheet 2. So you will do the same thing as with the rest of the data. So if you want to copy the rest of the data here, you can also do like this. Click and drag, and then you just simply change the number of the cell here. So E3 and E3. There you go. So the data here in sheet 1 is now transferred in sheet 2. Now, what if I have additional entries here and I would like that the additional entries will be transferred automatically here in sheet 2? So what you can do actually is to use the copy and paste special feature of Microsoft Excel. So what you can do here is, for example, if you have like 50 students, I will just have to copy these cells here, copy, and then in sheet 2, I will put it here and then click paste special and then choose this one, paste link. So if you click paste link here, okay, this is what will happen. So you can see the data here in sheet 1 has now been copied in sheet 2. And I have here zeros. That means there is no entry yet. That will change when we would add entries later on. So let's have the average. Say until here, until here. Wait. Then copy. And then in sheet 2, paste special and paste link. There you go. So the average scores of all the students have been copied as well. And the rest is 0. So what will happen to A6 here and B6 here when I would write additional entries here in sheet 1? Let's say I have a new name, May Tan. Okay. So I have additional entry here. Let's see if it works in sheet 2. There you go, Maytan is there. So when you add additional entries here, it will automatically be placed here. And let's say I have here average like 80, let's say 80, 80. So I have here the average 80. Let's check if it has been automatically transferred as well. Let's go to sheet 2. There you go, the average 80 is now in sheet 2 as well. So that's how you automatically, those are some of the ways to automatically transfer data from a worksheet in Microsoft Excel to another worksheet. Again, this works in Google Sheets too. Thank you once again for watching this video.